there's like no chance he can escape. But pretty much is he has built in sustain with his W. It's up every 6 seconds. Oh wait, no, that's only a level 4. But anyway, it heals him, and it also is an AoE. Another AoE is his E in the jungle. And also, he'd be extremely quick at getting through the jungle buffs because he can just glide over the walls. And his Q also helps a lot because, well, yeah, you can use it like at level 1. It's like 3 seconds of cooldown. At level 5, it's only a bit reduced. You can pull off great ganks like this, like you can just glide over the wall, like that you would normally have to flash over and Cho'Gath can't get away. But how to counter Kha'Zix? You should always like stay with a group or at least 2 people, because then he can't get that isolation on you, which is his Q's passive. Because if you're isolated, like right now, my my Q at level 5 does about 190 plus 240, which would get you roughly around 400 damage. But if you're isolated, it will do 280 plus 359, which is equivalent to about almost 600, so it's quite a big jump from those two. Oh, right here I evolve my ultimate, and so now pretty much he changes color, which I feel like is awesome. And also pretty much now I can use the ult 3 times, and use the ult 3 times and I get 40% reduced damage. Up here I try and engage on Morgana, but like Nunu starts with ult gets me at half, so I'm kind of forced to back off because I'm just not doing enough damage and Sivir shows up. So your ult is also somewhat decent at getting away, but since this is a bot game, nothing in here is really that hard to do. So in a real game, I would just like don't feed Kha'Zix. He'll just destroy like anyone if you feed him. But I feel like Kha'Zix's main role is to like pretty much kill the AD carry as soon as he can, and then focus on more squishy targets. Like, you can use your E, which is a jump, to like escape from a lot of situations. A jump flash will almost get out of anyone's range. But never underestimate his damage. Like, his damage is just ridiculous. Especially if you meet him in a bush, you gotta be careful. Because if you meet him in a bush without some other thing or someone next to you, that means he automatically gets his isolation, which means he'll do super duper amounts of damage, and also his first passive unseen threat will activate, and which will slow you by 35% and do bonus damage on his next basic attack. So that's why I feel like a Sheen would go great with him. Because it's kind of just like, oh, okay, you know, no big deal, 200 damage, but when you have a Sheen to go with it, and you build attack damage, that's about like 500 damage combined. Well, right now, for me, it's 500 damage. That plus your Q, if you, on isolation, that's like about 800 damage right now with a Bloodthirster Infinity Edge Yumu's at level 17. Which is like a massive amount, but don't forget he's an AD champ too. And so never rule out his basic attacks that can crit for like 800 right now, I believe. Let's see how much I crit for. No, I didn't crit for that much. But anyway, to stop Kha'Zix, you would really need like a pretty CC heavy team, like you would, well, you don't really need that heavy of CC. I do 800 crits right now, pretty much you would just need like a stun or slow, because Kha Zix is like mega affected by slows. But ganking Kha Zix, if he like lanes, I'm imagining he'll be like a solo top. But ganking Kha Zix, he'd be really difficult to gank because, well, he could just hop away with it all day. At level 1, it's like a flash, but when he evolves it, it's like twice a flash, like 2 times twice a flash. So, and now Cho'Gath's all mini. See, I ult right there to like quickly dodge his rupture. You can also use it to like juke people. It's like you can use that to your advantage when you're in a bush. Like say you walk into a bush. Oh, here I see Sivir, so I didn't realize it's she spell shields my passive, which is well, she's a bot, so. But yeah, you can pretty much just hop over any wall. I was just waiting to get the mana since I only have like 20 mana. So I just get the buff. His animations look really cool. And yeah, I find him like an awesome champ. Like right here, here's Morgana, I hop over. I almost instantly kill her, like unit collision. And so I get kinda left behind a little. Like, as you can see, at level 18, he only has 100 mana, which isn't really that much, so he'd be pretty squishy to 80 carries. But he is an assassin, so he comes in later in a fight and probably just gets rid of your AD carry real fast. And then, yeah. Oh, I think, oh yeah, so someone took that kill. See, like, Nunu slows are ridiculous because it just takes so long. Like, they just last forever and they slow you for, like, ages. Pretty much is you want to use Kha Zix to, like, juke people a lot. Because your ult and your E, if you're running from someone, you walk into a bush, and then as soon as they hit the bush, you just ult and walk right out. Like, they'll be like, whoa, where'd he go? Or they'll know, like, you juked him or something. And just go the opposite way. Pretty much, I had enough gold right here, I believe, to just buy Trinity Force straight up, and then the Zeal. But, like, don't expect to get this fed in an actual game, because this is, like, ridiculous.
Purple team double kill.
Pretty much, you can use your ult to run away, to catch up. Just a bunch of things. Wasn't really sure what I was doing here. I was kind of tapping dance. But he's, I would say he isn't the fastest AD carry in the world because with the Trinity Force and Zeal, I only have 450. But I guess I can consider him fast with his ult and all that. See, right here, I just use it to catch up on Renekton. Just instantly kill him because he was isolated like that. Here comes Nunu. He walks into the bush and gets bush raped. Don't walk into bushes without one, or else that might happen. There might be a thing in it. Pretty much is like he can Kha Zix can also dodge a bunch of CC with his E. Say like the Cho'Gath, you can just fly right over the rupture. And yeah. So on Kha Zix, since he's like rather like scrawny, I'd suggest getting some tanky items, but since this was a bot game, I didn't really bother getting any tanky items. But you want to like get some tanky items so you're just like not a super squish sponge. Right there, I eat too close. because it's an AoE and I didn't pass the wall, but I still got Remington. Here comes Zipper. I believe here's a part where I get a penta. I just kill Zipper. There's the triple. Here's Jojo. See, like right there, I just jumped over his rupture. And I get the quadra, and I see Morgana below, and so I try and rush there, like, as fast as possible. And she lands it, but she lands it by, but I just got her, because she was isolated, so don't be silly. And right here, we end the game, so that's all for this episode. I'll see you guys next time.